we started getting some stuff. A lot of this actually started off like today, if not a couple days ago, or like apparently we were supposed to be getting the James Gunn Lantern show, guys. We were starting to see some people pop off because guess what? The teaser was supposed to come out today when you guys are watching this, but if you're like in the video format, but tomorrow if you're watching this via the live stream, yeah, we were supposed to be getting a teaser here soon. So James Gunn's out there, you know, started to begin the whole lantern stuff, starting to show off some lanterns things to get you guys all hot and bothered. Oh, here's this. Here's a little teaser, a teaser for the teaser, a teaser for the teaser tomorrow, guys. The teaser for the teaser. Man, that's an ugly ring, by the way. That is an ugly ass ring. I'm not gonna lie. That ring, this is a hideous ring. It looks like a Super Bowl ring. It doesn't look like a ring of power. It looks like a Super Bowl vanity ring that you end up getting. You know, like the glorified, just ugly ass rings out there filled with all the gemstones and everything like this that say like Super Bowl champion or some shit like that. That's what this ring looks like. It looks hideous. Oh, but then guys, the first look at the new suit. Oh my God, here's the new Green Lantern suit. Oh my God, it looks like garbage. That's not a good suit. By the way, the suit should not be a suit like this. The suit is automatically brought onto you via the power ring. So there shouldn't be a physical suit there. And even though that there is a physical suit, that suit looks awful. Kind of reminds me of Kyle Rayner's suit, but just in an awful coloration. I don't like the olive green right here. It looks kind of like more pukish. It's very matted. It's very bland. It's kind of crap. Nothing good's here. But I have to go back. Teaser tomorrow, teaser tomorrow, teaser tomorrow, teaser tomorrow. Never mind, it comes out today. It comes out today. Here's James Gunn goes like, oh, you manifested it early. The official Lantern teaser is here, coming this August. Well, actually, what ended up happening was the trailer leaked. The trailer leaked, so he just said, fuck it, here it is. So here's our Lantern show, guy. You guys excited for this? Who's excited for Lanterns, ladies and gentlemen? The Green Lantern show. That's supposed to be the true detective of shows. Well, let's react to this trailer, shall we? I've already heard it.
With all due respect, we've been training for what, 2 months? And I haven't even worn the ring yet.
Don't get hung up on the jewelry, Junior. You're just a fucking substitute teacher. You're not ready to get up in front of the...
By the way, that's Hal Jordan. That's Hal Jordan talking like that. That's Hal Jordan, and this is Jon Stewart. This is the two of them. Hal Jordan's the grizzled old, I'm just gonna talk down to you the whole time. Oh, it's gonna get worse, guys. It's gonna get worse. I hate it so much right now.
Class till the ring says you are. All right.
I could have died.
You want me to train you? I'm training you.
That's pretty cool, guys. Look, he jumps out of the thing and Jon Stewart survived a car that was about to basically destroy him. Clever. That's clever, guys.
Something is off.
By the way, this is what you're hearing right now. This bun dum bun dum bun 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 dum, the sound. Yeah, reminder. This is Green Lanterns. Lanterns is supposed to be Green Lantern. Doesn't really feel like a Lantern show.
Here, I can feel it.
And there's a lot of white people. There's a lot of white people in cowboy hats here. There's a lot of white people. There's a lot of things. Oh,
This
American
is my
flag.
town.
Oh,
You're a big shot. Noted. But stay the fuck out of my way.
got it. Boss babe, sheriff. The sheriff's a big old boss babe. That's right. Stay the fuck out of my way. Stay the fuck out of my way.
think she hates your guts.
It's the way she hates him.
This is a stupid plan.
That's stupid.
That I don't doubt. The Green Lantern's oath is to protect people.
Yeah, it is to protect people. I'm not seeing a whole lot of protecting right here. And in fact, it's supposed to protect people within an entire like quadrant of the space, like space itself. So it should not just be Earth that you're on, your space police. And I know it's a militarized force, but you're space police, so by the way, I got a warning because again, this is copyrighted content, so fuck you, HBO. I'm just gonna say what I'm seeing. What I'm seeing here, nothing more than fake content. And again, I'm getting the restriction noticed. I don't really give a crap, okay? I don't really give a crap.
And we both know I do a better job of this than you.
Jon Stewart. Jon Stewart is the better one, guys. Jon Stewart is the better one. Oh, it's about to get so much worse.
This is my job. As long as I'm alive, that ain't changing.
Again, guys, this is Space Police. This is supposed to be Space Police. This is supposed to be a bunch of aliens going around in space, and all it feels like is a crappy Western cop show. Nothing fantastic about it. Nothing, and it's just Jon Stewart talking down to Hal Jordan, and Hal Jordan being an old washed up guy.
So take a deep breath, Junior.
You're old. You're tired. And your time is up.
Again, I'm getting that warning. Yeah, fuck you. Fuck what I just heard there. You're old, you're tired, and your time is up. This is not. This here, this is not. All of this, that's not the Lanterns. They could butt heads, yeah. Jon Stewart has a very different way of doing stuff than Hal Jordan. Jon Stewart was a Marine. He is very militaristic. He, not like in the bad way here. I mean, he's very like, hey, we do it by the book. I'm going to follow the rules. We're going to do it this way. Hal Jordan, yes, he still follows the rules. He still does it, but he's a little bit freer. He does stuff in his own little way, which is perfectly fine. Yes, they're going to butt heads from time to time, but all I'm getting here is Jon Stewart trying to bemean and talk down to Hal Jordan, which he would never do. He would give Hal Jordan respect. Hal would also give respect to Jon. All I'm seeing is a bunch of disgusting, manipulative ways of doing this. And again, I'm not even playing the thing, okay? I see what I see the warning. I see the warning, YouTube. Fuck you, HBO. Fuck you, Warner Brothers. Fuck you, James Gunn.
I don't understand. Who are you exactly?
Hal Jordan, Green Lantern.
Have you ever talked with the other Lanterns?
I'm the only human. They're aliens.
Yes, you would be able to. You literally would be able to talk to the other Lanterns. Oh my god, the whole point of the ring is that it also helps translate shit. You should be able to talk to the other Lanterns.
One of them's a fucking squirrel.
It's so disrespectful. So disrespectful. This is disgusting. This is so fucking disgusting. I hate everything that I'm seeing here. This was the show I was looking forward to, by the way. When it came to James Gunn's content right now and the DC EU or whatever it is, James Gunn's little DC universe, this was the actual show I was originally looking forward to. Because I like Jon Stewart. He's actually one of my favorite Green Lanterns. Because I grew up with the Superman animated series. I know Kyle Rayner's also in it, but I grew up with the Batman animated series. I grew up with the Superman animated series. I grew up with the Justice League Unlimited. Jon Stewart was my Green Lantern. I like the actors they have. I was hyped. I get Jon Stewart in live action. I get my Jon Stewart. I'm hyped. I get Hal Jordan, Jon Stewart being space police, going throughout the galaxy, hunting down some sort of big bads. And instead, I get True Detective. True Detective. That's what I get. I don't get my space police. I don't get my going throughout the galaxy superheroes. I don't get any of that. I don't get to see them fighting aliens. And this whole already this notion of, have you ever talked to the other Green Lanterns? Of course I haven't. They're aliens, and one of them's a squirrel. Yes, you have. You have talked to the other Lanterns. You have objectively talked to the other Lanterns. You have to have talked to the other Lanterns. You have had to talk to the Guardians of Oa. The ring acts as a translator. You can communicate with them. I hate this. I hate this. I hate this. Vagabond for $5. It's because James Fudd hates comics. He just wants to use the names. Oh God, I just want a good story with Hal Jordan and Jon Stewart. I don't want Parallax. Parallax was atrocious. I want a good story where the two of them are having to stop a bad guy. Hell, give me the Justice League episode in which you have Jon Stewart and Hal Jordan have to like a variation of this. There's a great Justice League episode when you're going up against the I can't remember what the race was, but the robots that had no emotions and stuff. I can't remember what the robots were actually called. The Anti-Monitors. The Monitors or the Anti-Monitors? I could be wrong. Somebody will correct me. But there's a great episode of Justice League where they have to deal with the Anti-Monitors and one of Green Lantern's foes and stuff, the space pirate, and how they have to say, oh, you blew up this planet, but in reality the Monitors actually hid the planet via cloaking technology, and you have to deal with all this, and at the same time as Jon Stewart or Hal Jordan, say that you do it via Hal Jordan in this example, okay? Say Hal Jordan is the one that actually has to deal with this stuff. He's the one being accused of doing this, and Jon Stewart has to hunt it down and figures out that it's the actual Anti-Monitors or the Monitors or whatever the race, the robots were. And he has to actually save Hal Jordan, clear his name, and do a story like that. Instead, they're in rural America with the sheriff that doesn't look that interesting. And by the way, I think I already figured out what it is that they're doing in this town with one little shot, and I can't remember the crew. Give me a second. Apocalypse Gang on Earth. What was DC Comics? What was that crew called? What was the crew called? Oh, I can't remember the name of the crew, but there's that one crew on Earth, and it's mainly a Superman villain, by the way. The gang, they're arms dealers and stuff like that, and they deal with apocalyptic technology. So they're actually having a bunch of apocalyptic technology. They're having equipment and armaments that they should not have because they're being armed by Apocalypse itself. Darkseid is giving them weapons. They have a bunch of characters like this, and I'm thinking that's actually what they're hunting down in this entire little city, is they're going to be going after that gang. I can't think of the gang's name, and it's going to bother the crap out of me, but I can tell you what they do, and like their leader's a very ugly dude, whatever. The Manhunters? No. Oh, the Manhunters. Yeah, those were the robots that got us from that episode. The Manhunters. Thank you for that one. I was thinking of the Animators, but the Manhunters, you're right there. But when it comes to that, the gang, the Apocalypse gang, they're humans, but they get armaments from Apocalypse, and they go around robbing banks, and they're like weapons dealers at the same time. I can't think of that freaking gang's name, and it's bothering me. But I come to this scene here, where it's obviously humans, not human technology. Not human technology being put up to Jon Stewart's head. You're obviously dealing with that group of people there. That's what's going to be happening here. You're going to be dealing with that whole entire crew. And again, somebody's going to correct me because they're going to know what it is off the top of their heads, and I'm drawing a blank. And this is going to be the whole premise of the show, is that they're actually hunting down this gang. There's a bunch of weird alien technology that led them to this town. They're trying to figure out why is there this alien technology in this town, all while at the same time Hal Jordan's washed up, no longer that impressive of a Green Lantern, bemeaning Jon Stewart, and Jon Stewart is trying to say, "You're old, man. I'm here to take you over because I'm the new and improved version." And they're just butting heads, being jackasses the entire time, all while trying to figure out why is there all this alien technology here. And it's going to turn out to be that particular gang that you're trying to take down. And mother of God, what was the name of that stupid gang? Cannot remember it, and it's bothering the crap out of me. But that's going to be the premise. That's going to be the show. The show in the nutshell is going to be that they're going to end up fighting this, and it's going to end up turning out that that whole crew and Apocalypse is here on Earth. There's the show. There's the content. There's your stuff. All while at the same time destroying what it is to be a Green Lantern, destroying what it is to be Hal Jordan, destroying what it is to be Jon Stewart, destroying characters that we love. It's sick, it's disgusting, and I'm done with it. I'm done with James Gunn. I pray to God when Paramount gets all this is said and done, when all of this is said and done, and Paramount now owns Warner Brothers, they take one good long look at James Gunn and go like, "You're fired, bye." Because you're about to fuck up one of my favorite characters of all time, and I'm pissed off about it. The show I was looking forward to.